Philippe Coutinho Carreira is a Brazilian professional football player who is popularly known for his accurate long shots, slick dribbles and long passes. He currently plays as a midfielder on loan from Barcelona with the Bundesliga club Bayern Munich, as well as the Brazil national team. The skillful player is also a good set piece and he often wins them for his team as well. When Brazilian dynamo Philippe Coutinho burst onto the Liverpool scene back in 2013, little was known of the highly sought-after midfielder by the Anfield faithful. 4 years later he has proven himself as one of the division's hottest talents. Little more is really known about him. Perhaps it's time to look at the man behind the dizzy dribbling and electric pace more closely. As testament to his shirt number for Liverpool, here are 10 facts you didn't know about Philippe Coutinho. Number 1. Cristiano Coutinho. All footballers draw inspiration from somewhere, an obsession with fitness or former footballing idols. In Coutinho's case, religion. Despite having gone back on his desire to not have tattoos, the midfielder still claims that he's not a nightclub goer, and he is also a teetotaler and a devout Christian. Coutinho claimed at the time of signing for the Reds, "I don't drink alcohol. I pursue happiness through other avenues. Shall we talk about how great it is to have God inside us?" Whether you yourself are religious or not, it's refreshing to see a footballer so contented with life's simple pleasures. Jurgen Klopp certainly didn't have to be worried about any concerning off-field antics from the Brazilian. Number 2. He's all about his family. Part of the reason Coutinho's name isn't plastered across the headlines for engaging in farcical off-field incidents is because his family tie him down. Since early childhood, it was clear Coutinho had a talent for the game, and over time he and his 2 older brothers developed the tradition of sitting down after games and assessing Coutinho's performance, something they still do now. When he was 20 years old, the former Inter Milan midfielder wed his wife Anya, and they are still happily married now. When talking of her, he claimed, "We're from the same neighborhood and so we just started seeing more and more of each other, going places together, and it grew deeper and stronger." Last year, the pair celebrated the birth of their first child together. He himself has also previously claimed, "My family is the foundation of everything in my life, and the fact he has tattoos of his parents, brothers and wife proves that once more." Number 3. He was an early peaker. There has been promise in Coutinho from a very young age. When plying his trade in his home nation with Vasco da Gama, he captured the attention of some of Europe's biggest clubs, and he was eventually snapped up for €4 million by Inter Milan when he was just 16 years old. Number 4. He's nicknamed the Little Magician. Regardless of the modesty Coutinho shows outside the field, he plays with confidence and has turned into one of the continent's premier playmakers, able to play on the flank, behind the striker or as a lone man himself. The Brazilian has a small frame which give him a low center of gravity, making him more nimble, agile and effective in a crowded final third. In his days in Liverpool, the Reds fans called him the Little Magician for his awareness, passing ability and flair. Number 5. World Cup winner. Kind of. Brazil lifted the U20s World Cup in Colombia in 2011, with Coutinho a regular starter. He contributed 2 goals to the team's group stage campaign, before solidifying a place in midfield in the knockout rounds, supplying Henrique, the player of the tournament, with a host of chances as the tournament progressed. It's certainly one of the lesser-known accolades which Coutinho boasts, but it's equally as admirable. Number 6. It all began with futsal. Coutinho's rise to footballing stardom began in the same way as many. He grew up bordering the favela da Mangueira in Rio de Janeiro in a family that was operating with a shoestring budget. Coutinho marveled at his older brothers playing football with their friends before taking to the pitch himself from as young as 6 years old. He became obsessed with futsal, a version of the sport played on a smaller pitch, with smaller teams and a heavier ball, meaning Coutinho began developing brilliant ball control and balance from a very young age. One of his friend's grandmothers would tell his dad to enter Coutinho into a local team, and so José Carlos did. Vasco da Gama quickly came calling. Number 7. His inspiration as Neymar. In a recent interview with 442, Bayern Munich star explained, "Neymar is our main idol in Brazilian football and someone young children look up to. He's a close friend of mine and it's great to have a teammate the same age as me who I admire." Number 8. The Four Amigos. Although chemistry throughout the entire squad is important, footballers will always have certain individuals they bond with better than others. In Philippe Coutinho's case, he outlined that Firmino is his best friend at the club. He explained, "We have a good understanding. I really enjoy playing with him and we are close friends. We both speak Portuguese. The two of us plus Lucas and Alberto Moreno spend time together away from football." Number 9. There were many tears to begin with. It took a lot of effort to persuade Coutinho to attend trials with Vasco da Gama. When he turned up to the trial day, he claims to have been constantly crying, too shy to get involved. He explained, "I was new to the group, everyone knew each other, so I was feeling a little uncomfortable and embarrassed." Coutinho apparently went as far as clinging to his dad up in the stands whilst the other kids warmed up. Nerves quickly translated to excitement though, and Coutinho's love of the game rapidly flourished. He said, "After a short while and some motivation, I was fine. When I actually started to play, it was all normal and natural. I wasn't shy anymore, I was enjoying it." Number 10. He has thrived under younger managers. Jurgen Klopp has undoubtedly injected Philippe Coutinho with more enthusiasm and energy. The German is one of the oldest managers to have worked with the Brazilian. Coutinho was trained by a 37-year-old Andrea Stramaccioni in his time at Inter Milan, a 40-year-old Mauricio Pochettino during his loan spell with Espanyol, and Brendan Rodgers of the same age, when he initially joined Liverpool. Did you enjoy these Coutinho facts? Tell us in the comments. If you liked this video, share it with your friends and follow us for more great videos.